Hello everyone, here we are, Gokasho Bay, new for Tour 10. So this is hole 2, par 5. With the new higher winds for this Gokasho, you'll see, maybe a variety of different ways to go about tackling this. And, this type of wind right here, it can give you kind of two different ways that you might want to go about doing this. So one of the things that you can do is you could probably pull out a berserker ball and just pound it down there as far as you want. I wouldn't recommend doing it this way for, here in Extra Mile Katana. I wouldn't recommend doing this. It looks like it's going to work out, but I wouldn't have recommended playing it like that because going through the rough, unless you get a berserker and get very close to that last fairway, there's really no benefit to doing that. You're better off just using no power and just putting it out there in play. If you wanted to do that. But here you can see, I have this alternative option of getting very aggressive and just kind of launching it, maybe with just a little bit of spin like this. And here you can see, I'm just going to kind of concentrate on this timing a little bit, try to get in the ballpark. It looks like I just missed off to the left. But hopefully with the minimal curl, I can maybe catch the left half of this fairway. Right over on the, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. So that's not exactly how I wanted to go about doing it. However, all that great ball, good ball, or whatever I hit towards the left, it was about a 2-ring pull. As you can see, it kind of ended up costing me. That's why I was going very minimal in the curl. Ideally, what I would have liked to have had happen is my second hop, I would have liked to have hit the rough and had it spin through into the fairway. What you saw happen is it ended up hitting the fairway, and because of the great ball that I hit over towards the left-hand side, I ended up being too long. But you can see that I'm going to be, even with the mega wind that I have into the face, plenty far enough to get to the green. So it's going to give me, the opportunity to win this one outright. And that's kind of what I want to, just have you guys thinking about for a situation. Now, let's keep in mind, I'm going to look at about 20 extra percent with the wind in the face here, at least, maybe even 30. So I usually might go 20 extra percent here. I'm going to go about 30. So if I wanted to set up here, and you see I probably will aim here and spin it over. And the biggest reason, and then also notice what I'm doing with my ball guide as well. I'm going to offset it kind of intentionally, but keep in mind that I'm going to use my max number because I'm pulling very close to max. So there's 5 rings, there's 10, and you can see that I need to go probably at least 11. So you're probably going to see me do around 11 here. So that wasn't very good timing, but it looks like, all in all, I should be pretty safe. But you can see that it's still coming up short. That's all wind effect. So take a look at this elevation. I'm using plus 30%. For instance, if I wasn't straight into the wind like that, maybe I'd only use plus 10%. And what it's going to help me do is kind of offset for some of that wind effect. But keep in mind how high that sand wedge goes. It's going to very, very much change your ball guide. Way more than a sniper, way more than all those other clubs. It's going to be the most affected club towards max club in the entire game. So if you guys are, saying, oh, why are these notebook numbers off, or even why are these caddy numbers off? The biggest reason that you're off isn't the landing zone, it's the wind effect. And also keep in mind when you have that straight in the headwind, it doesn't act linearly with the way that you play rings. That's why you see me adding 30%, because I need that extra correction in order to, give it a chance. And without factoring that in and doing that extra correction, it's never going to actually get to that point. So it's not the ring numbers that are the problem, it's the ring fluctuations. Because sometimes I might not need to go anything extra. You just need to know situationally what you're going to need to do. And just keep in mind that it's going to constantly be changing on you. So I am going to break this up, and I'll catch you guys on the shootout here momentarily.